Welcome to the next tutorial on current electricity. Here I will be discussing the remaining problems and their solutions. Problem number 6. See figure 2.3. So let me pull figure 2.3. Okay. This is the right and upper corner. The potential difference across the 3 ohm resistor is option A. Okay, first of all find out. What I did is I have already drawn this figure into a new scratch pad, so let me read from there. So we have to find out the potential difference across the 3 ohm resistor is how much. Now if you see here, basically these 3 resistances are actually in series. Okay, so we have to find out what is the potential difference across 3 ohm. Look carefully, 1 ohm, 3 ohm and 2 ohm, they are in series only. Okay, it looks like a like a parallel, but actually if you look carefully, they are all holding hand to each other. So this is the criteria of a series. They will be all holding each other's hand. Now I have to find out what is the to find the current flow across the 3 ohm resistance. First I need to find out what is the current flow here, how much current is flowing through the circuit. And if I have to find what is the current flow in the circuit, first thing I need to find out what is the net resistance here. What is the equivalent resistance or resultant resistance or net resistance, whatever way you call it. So if R be the net resistance, then R equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3, which is 6 ohms, because these resistances are in series. Now I equal to current flow equal to V upon R. Now V is 2 volt, it is a 2 volt battery, resistance is 6, which is 1 upon 3. 1 upon 3 is equivalent to 0.33. So current flow is 0.33 ampere. Now this 0.33 ampere current is flowing through all the resistances. So what is the potential difference across these 3 ohm resistance? Okay, first of all find out what is the current flow. Current flow is 0.33 or 1 by 3. So potential difference across 3 ohm is, from the formula V equal to IR, I is 0.33 and R is 3, which is equal to 0.99, which is like 1 volt, which is 1 volt. Therefore current flow through 3 ohm resistance is, the potential difference across 3 ohm resistance is 1 volt. So option C is the correct option. Now question number 7, figure 2.4. Okay, let me pull figure 2.4. Here it is, left and bottom. Here there are 3 lamps. 2 lamps are in series and then again connected in parallel with a third lamp. Okay, we have to find out. So I have already drawn this diagram in a new scratch pad. So let me solve the problem here. They have given 4 options and we have to verify which one is correct. The current at Z is greater than that at Y. First of all, let us work out few things. It will be easier for us to understand the problem. Let the resistance of each lamp be R. Okay. Okay, first of all let us think that main current flow is I, and this I will be splitted or divided into I1 and I2. I1 current will flow through Y bulb and I2 current will flow through Y point, and I2 current will flow through Z point. That means through 2 bulbs. So definitely current is divided into 2 paths here because there is a parallel connection. Now suppose if resistance of a bulb is say R, then here the resistance is R, and here the 2 bulbs, the net resistance is 2R, R plus R. Now we know that in a parallel circuit in a parallel circuit, if resistance is more, the current flow is less, because current will always try to go through a easy path. If resistance is more, current flow is less. So definitely current flow will be more through the point Y, and current flow will be less through the point Z. Okay. Now we can, with this information or with this understanding, we can verify the current at Z is greater than that at Y. Current at Z is greater than that at Y. No, current at Z is less than that at Y. Okay. So first option is no. Option number B, because here current is less. Option B, current at X, current at Y is greater than that at Z. Current at Y, yes, because here current is more, because resistance is less. So option number B is yes. Okay. Still let us examine what is C and D. The current at X equals the current at Y. Current at X, that is before it is being divided into two parts. No, current at X is not equal to Y, because current at X is more than Y, because it is divided. Okay, so that option C is no. Then current at X is equal to Z, that is also no, because option D is also no. So only correct option is option B. So correct option is B. This is the right option. Let us examine the problem number 8. See figure 2.5. Let me pull figure 2.5. Here it is. Now I can see three resistances here. 1 ohm, 2 ohm and 3 ohm are in series. Potential difference are V1, V2, V3 across these resistances, and the current flow is 5 ampere. I have already drawn this diagram in a separate scratch pad, so that I can work out the problem in that area itself. Okay. Now current is 5 ampere. So which of the following is correct? Which one of the rows from A to D shows the correct values of V1, V2 and V3 measured in volts? So first of all, let us measure V1, V2, V3. Okay. Now V1 equal to I into R. Current flow is 5 ampere, resistance is 1 ohm, that means V1 is 5 volt. V2, that is potential difference across 2 ohm resistance, is 5 into 2, that is I into R, equal to 10 volt, and V3 equal to 5 into 3, that is equal to 15 volt. So let us see which is the correct option here. 5, 10, 15. So option number B is correct.